Hi everyone, Big John here. First of all, I'd like to apologise. I've not put a video up for such a long time. Unfortunately, I changed my mobile phone, and the camera on this particular one and the video are awful, so it won't be a very long video, but I just thought I'd show you how my polytunnel's coming along. There's loads of videos out there, and I know loads of you make such a good effort with them all, which is really why I've not bothered, but I'll try and just give you a little update anyway. Everywhere's still looking a mess, as per usual. What I would say is, I've never grown cucumbers before, and I'm just getting I've had about a dozen so far, and some are much bigger than that one, a good 12 inches long, and I'm absolutely delighted with those, and their taste is gorgeous. One thing I have noticed, you have to peel them. If you just wash them and try them, then they're a bit bitter, but without the peel they're just so sweet, they're gorgeous. Tomatoes are all doing okay. They're all from seed that I've taken myself, from tomatoes that I've liked the previous year, mainly that I bought, shop bought ones that I've dried. So next year I might try the conventional way and actually buy some. Again, these are peppers, sweet peppers. They were bought from seed and they seem to be coming along really nicely. Something's enjoying them anyway, because only yesterday I found this little one which has obviously been eaten. I'm assuming it's a mouse or something, I don't know. But yeah, delighted with those, they're doing really well. Chilies, I've got a few chilies on this particular plant here. These chili seeds are what I took from one chili last year. Dried the seeds, grew a few, and they're doing well. I'll show you another chili in a moment. So the tomatoes, you can't really compare the size, but they are quite large. I think they're Shirley tomatoes, to be honest. Another cucumber there in the early stages. I've had to cut a lot of the cucumber down. I totally, well, to cut a long story short, I just didn't realise how big some of these plants would grow, and they've just overtaken some of the others. So these small little plum tomatoes, they're doing really well. They'll be ready for picking soon, I should imagine. Another cucumber plant there. But if I show you this chilli plant here, which I'm really pleased with, I mean, that must be at least 4 foot high. Admittedly they're in quite large pots, but there must be 30 chilies on this one, easily. And to be honest, I don't really eat a lot of chilies, so I don't know why I'm growing them, but anyway. I'm going to try and wait until they go red if I can. But yeah, that's doing really well. There's another chili plant here which seems to be getting a lot of height on it, and it is producing chilies, but not any vast amount there. And once again, this is another pepper plant which is doing really well. I'm trying something this year. Well, as you know, it's only my second year with an allotment, but what I've got here is a rain gutter. The ends are sealed off with end caps, and then bracing this is screwed to 2 pieces of wood. And then everything I've done so far, if I can just lift this up, that there is a yoghurt pot which I've just put loads and loads of holes in. So this is one of the pots that I bought from any flower shop. Sell them, supermarkets sell them quite cheap. So I've filled that up with compost and a little bit of soil, so it's a soil and compost mix. Made a hole in this with a soldering iron, or you can use a hole saw, whatever you've got really. It's very thin plastic, so anything will do. And I've just threaded through the middle a yoghurt pot which has got a flange on it anyway, put a load of holes in, and they love it. And then all I do every day, well it is every day at the moment, is I just fill this in with, fill it in with water, and also if I need to feed the plants as well, I can put tomato feed in with the water and pour it all in. So all I have to do is fill it from this end, this one here, that one there, and that just runs all the way along to the end. But I'm going to try, and for next year I'm going to try and link this into a watering system somehow, so I don't physically have to be here. You know how a toilet system works, something like that, with a little valve. Anyway, that's probably for next year. But as I say, I've really enjoyed using the polytunnel this year. This is my onion crop, which didn't do well at all. I'm definitely going to try growing onions from seed next year, because this is the second year of growing onions and nothing. Just very quickly, this is a lemon plant that I grew from a lemon seed, about 2 years ago. And I've got one grown at home, and I just thought, as for an experiment, I'll bring one down here. That lovely butterfly, I don't know if you can see him there, but I'll try and get him out later. But yeah, that's been growing really well in here. It does get quite warm, obviously. What else have I got? I haven't got a lot really. Finished the shelving, full of rubbish. That's per normal. I've got some Lollo Rosso lettuces growing in here. A lot of this is just experiments really, just to see if they grow any better in here than outside. Got some spring onions in there, which are probably all dried up now. A few bits in there, I'm not quite sure what they are. My first harvest of tomatoes. I've tried one and it's gorgeous. But as I say, I've been getting loads of cucumbers, which I'm pleased about. Got some more Lollos down here. I might just keep them in these little pots actually. Next year I'm going to try and get some strawberries in here, because all the strawberries seem to be growing really well. And what I've noticed, growing stuff underneath the shelving here, obviously it doesn't get as much direct sunlight, so the stuff that's under here seems to be doing quite well. They're actually wallflowers, which I grew from a packet of seed. I need to look up on those, because I'm not quite sure what. I think you plant them out around about autumn time, and then hopefully they'll give me some flowers for next year, and then we'll have a look around the allotment. Right, in here I had my first batch of new potatoes fairly recently. That's one of them there. Not particularly that big, but these were just grown in a mixture of mainly hay and soil, and they grew. You know, I got some out. I don't know whether I'll go to the trouble next year or not. I think I might grow them in pots actually. And then once I've harvested those, I stuck to be honest, I didn't know what it was, whether it was a marrow or a courgette or whatever, but it looks to me as if it's a marrow, so that's probably the biggest one I've got so far. Smaller one growing there. That's growing quite happily. Excuse me. More potatoes there. I think they're the main crop ones, although there's not many. Beans I've put in aren't doing very well. Everything I've put in the polytunnel seems to be growing really well. I don't know whether you remember, but I put these globe artichokes I grew from seed this year, and they actually started producing a nice globe flower head, but I've since cut them off, because apparently you need to strengthen the roots up. Rhubarb, also this was grown from seed this year, and a lot of people said, why do you bother, but I have had some off there, not this particular plant, but you know, if I can get a load of plants done out of a pack. Here's Fluffy, say hello. Hello Fluffy, there's a good girl. Anyway, that's another artichoke, another one there. I don't even know if I like artichokes, I've never tried one, but apparently they're gorgeous, so we'll give them a go. More rhubarb, as you can see, I've got loads of weeding to do. What's the matter, Fluffy, eh? Are you ready for going home? We've only popped up from work just to do a bit of watering. Take you back round. There's not a lot to see really. These, Ian, if you're looking in, I'm still alive and kicking, mate. these are parsnips. I won't lift the cover up because it'll be a pain to get them back, but they were all grown from seed and they are doing so well. I don't know what they're like underneath. They might be terrible, but anyway, they look as if they're doing really, really well. These marigolds, you know, I took a load of seeds from marigold plants last year while we were away, and because I didn't know whether I'd be able to grow marigolds or not. But they just this was just from one plant, and I was down at the weekend and I've got some a few shallots in here. I don't know whether they'll do any good. If they're anything like the onions, they won't, but I had to remove a number of these marigolds because they were just taking over. All I could see everywhere were marigolds. These are a little visit to the mole's back, but I'm not too worried. It doesn't seem to... Fluffy, no, there's a good girl. She's trying to get inside. She probably smelled the mole. What was in here? Oh crikey, I've harvested something from here and I've put all these lettuces in their place. Cabbages. Yeah, I've had cabbages in here. Anyway, they're iceberg lettuces, also from seed. Whether they'll grow in time, I don't know, but they all seem to be doing okay. That's another artichoke, rhubarb. I know it's a bit boring, guys, but carrots, which I don't know, I've not even tried pulling one out of the ground yet. As I say, I really haven't been doing a lot of weeding. Beetroot, we've probably had about a good couple of months supply of beetroot up to now. I've got more growing at home, and I've also planted some more seeds as well. And I'm quite pleased with these. These would just cost me, I need to take some actually because we're out, so but that's not too bad. Luckily we've got a pressure cooker at home, so they don't take long. We just whack them in the pressure cooker, and I don't even bother pickling them or putting them in a jar because they don't stay long enough to be able to... Fluffy, look at that, she's trying to get in that net. I'm looking forward to the autumn and the winter really, so I need to get down here and seriously do some cleaning up, because with the polytunnel and everything this year I've been neglecting it really. I just need to find a couple more beetroot. I wouldn't normally pick them just yet, but I'm totally out of them at home, and I promised the good lady some beetroot, so there's a smaller one there, but I don't mind because we've got, as I say, I've got more. That'll do for 2 or 3 days. What else we've got? Cabbages, they haven't done as well this year. I don't know why. They're getting eaten by something and I've had this cover on them. But the good hearted ones we're using for coleslaw, just shredding it up with carrots and onions. Beautiful. Bit of mayonnaise. These are all leeks that are planted from seed. Again, whether they'll be any good, I don't know. But they've got to be worth the go, haven't they? So it's all a learning curve this year, really, as it was last year, and I'm sure I'll say it's a learning curve next year and the following year. That's another something, whether that's a marrow or not, I don't know. And there's a big plant there. Oh, crikey, that was a big step. Oh, I didn't even know we had these on here. They look like maybe courgettes. But I'll leave those for now. Right guys, that's about it for now. Hope you can hear me okay. So wind's picking up a bit. Oh, raspberries. Got a few of these, not many, but you know, they're not too bad. Leave those on for another day or two. I might just sample that one now. Okay guys, take care, and hopefully I'll put another video up soon. Sorry about the quality of this one. Cheers, bye.